school education should be banned. So now again, I understand here with the motion that school education should be banned. Yeah, it should be banned. And our slogan as group is like school education is never done. All right, it's our slogan. So we are Islamic people, our Islamic nation. We don't have to mix boys and girls together in order to study or do whatever. All right, you don't have to mix them together in order to study. All right, there is other way. All right, we can have like boys must be with boys and girls must be with boys. All right, and as we know that like most students nowadays are teenagers. All right, they are teenagers. In this stage, it's very dangerous like to mix them together. All right, like according to the mentality, there's a lot of things going to be wrong. All right, we don't have to mix them together. All right, like they're not going even to considerate what they come for example, the lecture that they want to receive. All right, because all like it's all about like there is something going other is going to mix. To obsess their mind. All right, like when you like sit next to the beautiful lady, for example, here you're not going to considerate your lecture. All right, there's other things going to obsess your mind. Then here you are going to lose the main reason or the main goal that you came for. All right, so it's not good. Like in universities, like as I told you, so many girls are dropped out. Dropped out after 1 year undergraduating. All right, as a result, they are victims of the poor education. You don't have to mix this one because it's not ours. It's not the Western culture. All right, we are as Muslims. We don't have to follow them. All right, we have to make our like the right path. We should follow the right path. Our prophets and the Quran can guide us to the right path. All right, no mixing between girls and boys to do whatever. Even when it comes to me, I would say even in kindergarten. All right, we don't have to mix them ever. Even at home, boys should have finisher. Yeah, all like their own room, and girls also should be separated in home everywhere. Even when it comes to me, I would say even in the street. Thank you a lot.
You said they should not be mixed at all, even at home.
Yeah.
Strange. It's an interesting thing to say at home.
Yeah.
We are brothers and sisters. Why not so? Why you are radical? Why you are so extremist? What's wrong with your children being together in one house?
You see, children being together, how do you mean like since they are like young, too young, right? When it comes to means the stage of teenager, it's not good to be together, alright?
What's wrong with being together? What are they going to do?
It's not good. Because boys are have their own things to be done, like it shouldn't be like you shouldn't do it in front of girls. Alright? And also girls got private things to do it. They need to be in like
but they can be told, they can be educated. You are here for a certain reason, you are here to study.
Yeah.
And this is the business, this is the duty of the teachers. Yeah. Is to instruct them, to teach them the moral, because school is not only for teaching math and geography, also for teaching moral and values. So these people, these students are going to be educated properly. So they are psychologists and educationalists. They are not people who don't know anything. So they are going to do something scientific. Why you are worried about your kids studying in sex?
Education.
Education.
As I told you, I've seen I came across of many problems that face many girls in universities, right? They dropped out of universities.
Have you studied in co-education?
What?
Have you studied in co-school?
It was. Yes. It was, yeah.
So how it was?
It wasn't on the table.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Yeah, I would like please ask Yusuf Abdullah to speak again in the motion. The
Thank you very much for this great opportunity. Especially absolute for the founder of this place. And I think you see, you're the most reasonable for me to stand here. And you're the most beautiful faces around the world. I think you cannot take a food to leave the water. So which is mean that you see, you boys and girls is so much beautiful. You make place beautiful. I think so. We have a mother, we have our sisters. So as we have this beautiful family, I think it's hard for us to love each other. Whatever situation is, I think you see, life is always beautiful. It's different faces, it's different, ways of giving encouragement. And I think today the topic is about co-education should be one. I'm definitely against that point because you see, in my own way that I'm trying to give it the right through my own qualification. It's like you see, you cannot do the exercise without corrections. I think it's so hard for us. You see, it's so hard for us even to live alone. You see, every time if you take a look, you see, women are always increasing numbers. Women are always successful. You see, because it is soon we born how one Adam. So together, first of all, God created Adam. So and the later He created Hawa because we saw that Adam Allah will suffer a lot. So we know to have such a good family like us right now, and that's why He created. So which is means so hard for us to live each other. And I think about educational system or educational side, according to your personality ideas or personality thinkings. You see, people say that to say together, then yes, of course, I'm definitely agree with the religion side, but if you talk about religion side also, it's true, but in this time, because everybody woke up, I want to study my daughters, I wanted to study before, and I want to, my daughters and my son to study, and I see when they stay together, they will give encouragement to each other, they will separate, they will help each other, and they will do more, they will build up countries, they will help one another. You ladies, you do for us, we do for you. And yes, whatever trying to give you more words. You see, it's so hard for you to study. You see, some girls are so much clever sometimes to help us in thinking. Let me give you some action that happened to me when I was in school. I was, in the same. And in the mathematics, I was so much, I wasn't standard subject, so I had my girlfriend, she every time helped me, every time give me some new information, do this, do this. You see, I can't have forever, and I appreciate the way she deals with me, and yes, she not be with me.
Thank you. I think you said my girlfriend, this is what proposing team said.
Are you going to be told you are going to have a girlfriend?
I want to be told that I'm going to have a wife. Which is that
a wife, not a girlfriend.
Maybe she will come out because
it's entirely different from a girlfriend.
I needed her, she needed me. So, which is mean that we both.
So the idea of going to school, it's you are going there because you want to be educated.
Yes.
You're not going to socialize. You're not going to have relationship with other sex. You're only studying with them because you want to study.
You see, to have a relationship with somebody, it's not all about the sex. It's about different things. I can have a relationship with you because you are a good behavior, you are good respect, you are came from a good family, and I can make a relationship with you not because all of the sex.
But you will be focusing more on having relations rather than doing only study. You will not be doing good in your studies.
No, I will do good. I will do good because if I'm look, I know my aim. I'm here for what I know my aim.
How can you balance the two of them?
Yes, I can balance because you see, seeing we together, seeing we like now we're doing here, we know minus each other, but we're here for what we know that so we can help.
So you said you cannot do exercise correction. What do you mean?
All right. What I mean is, you see, it means that you can study. You can study whatever you study, and the last you go to come back to have a relationship with the girls, with the lady, to get married. That's what I mean with you cannot do exercise without correction. That's what I mean.
You are here. Are you there just to make a relationship? Are you there to select your future? Why?
You see,
you are team.
In my own ability to have.
So in what level are you talking? In university level or secondary level?
Now I'm talking common levels.
Common level?
Yeah. Where's university, high schools, whatever.
So if you are in high school, for example,
what?
Isn't it better for you to focus on your study rather than your other things like relationship?
My friend, teacher, I think you see, I can focus wherever I'm in high school or in university. I can focus.
Don't you think girls, when they are with boys, they are going to make destruction and problems?
See, all people are not the same mentality. People got different thinking, different ideas.
Different thinking, different ideas. This is as individuals. But
How
what about
can
the
you guarantee
system?
that all these people are coming there just to study?
I'm not guaranteed about that point.
Since they are different, that means they have come for different purposes. How is it?
It's like that.
Should we set a rule or just leave people for their opinion and their desires to do what they want to do?
You see, freedom is always most beautiful.
Freedom?
Freedom, yes, which is meant to leave a girl, to leave your daughter, your son, or you yourself even, to study, and to have a trust in each other. It don't matter how much you instill, how much you love,
freedom
how
by,
much assets. The most important
by
is
whom
trust in each other.
standard? By whom standard? By Western standard or by African standard?
By whole world, by whole world.
But freedom, if you don't control it, half the society. In the end, you will have a society which is all corrupted, which is all going in the wrong way, not the way you want it. Because the purpose of education is getting people out educated, not getting them.
You see, those who are doing such a well like that, they came here to get all of this. They came here for another way. I'm not trusting those anymore, but I think if you have really, really dreams, really aim to get the reason every time I ask you, say, why you're here, I think you just follow your dreams.
Thank you.
Thank you, Yusuf. Thank you very much. Will we have the next speaker from here, please?
In the name of the God, send the best solution of the problem we make. May Allah love this nation. Co-education should be banned and for the
We
motion.
would be much happier if your voice was a little bit louder.
Okay, I will try. We already have separated basic and secondary school. So it's not going to be so hard to separate the college too. It's going to be easier. As we know, the teenage age is most sensitive age in the human being life. And we will have a problem with the secondary school and freshman year students. Especially that we have the students get to the university in so young age. So we will have a problem here with freshman year students. It's going to be such a distraction for them, and they may not able to be concentrated in their study, which is the main point and purpose for coming to school. And we are an Islamic country, so we have to stick with the Islamic basics and values. If we separate the school, we will have better administrative control. So the number will be able to be watched and managed better than be co-education, boys and girls together. It's going to be a large number that we can control them.
Thank you very much. Yes, we have single-sex school at secondary level, and you want it to be applied to university level. But I'm a university student. I'm mature right now. I should not be dealt with as kids, as a teenager. Don't you think if we just continued dealing with someone who was in secondary school, and then he went to university. We just keep dealing with him, treating him as a chemist. That is going to make him sad.
No, it's not any sad. What I'm saying is we already have basic and secondary school separated, okay? So it's not going to be so hard to separate the college too. And what I'm saying is students, nowadays the students get into the college education so young, at 15 and 16. So they are teenagers. When they are graduate, they're going to be mature. So the dangerous and risky age is in college. So we have to separate.
You say it's not going to be hard. What about the economic aspect? If you want to have a special college for girls and college for women or boy or girl, this will cost the country a lot.
I think that Islamic country should be managed. Islamic country should be aware of what the Islamic values. So they should be prepared for this.
Let's focus on Sudan. Do you think Sudan, under these circumstances, can manage to have
be honest,
college?
No.
So if it's
my opinion. I think that Sudan cannot afford such a cost. But my opinion.
So if it's not possible in Sudan right now.
So it's not. Education is the most important issue. So I will go with that too. If we.
So you admit that. It's not a possibility. It's not possible for Sudan, for Sudanese to build other college for girls.
Yeah, I admit that.
You admit.
Totally, yeah.
This is economic, from an economic perspective.
The economic status, yeah.
What from social perspective? Why not to join them together? Because when we join them together, they will inspire one another. As you know, boys, when they are with girls, they will compete, they will produce, they will be creative and so on. So it will be kind of inspiration for boys.
At the end of the day, that is wrong. We know that we all Islamic, we all know what the Prophet says, what Holy Quran says. So it's wrong at the end of the day. We should inspire from the Quran, from the helping the poor people, from such things. It's not possible.
It's not possible. Inside the school, we can separate them. Inside the class, inside the hall, we can make row for boys and row for girls. So
no, it's not gonna work. So they're gonna have breakfast together, they're gonna have the meals together. So they're gonna be together in some
we are together everywhere. Why not at school? Why not at university?
Because we are at school, we want to learn, and this is distracting, right? We all learn on a co-educational school, right? And we all know that.
Why do you assume that if we go to school, at universities, we are just going to learn bad things? Why do you presuppose such things? Why not you presuppose good things?
Yeah, I am. I'm just I'm looking for the bright side, but I'm looking for the advantage.
Thank you. Yes?
Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Lovely to see you again here in this nice place. So my group and I investigated the notion that co-education should not be banned. So it means that, let me define the word co-education. Starting from 16, they represent co-education. Why is not? What is wrong? So it means system teaching for boys and girls studying together in the same class or attitude without distinctions. So we support the idea that co-education is good or benefit for the whole society, we mean that it is good for the country that consider under the developed country, because economical point of view, sociological point of view. For the ancient time, this co-education is started in Switzerland, supported by a great Greek philosopher called Plato, support the idea of co-education. So, what is the reason behind that? Before you to think, don't think the issue in the narrow-minded. So, just to think passively or say, in passive way. So, if we support the idea that co-education is good, so in terms of confidence for ladies and girls, that's me. And second, we reduce shy, fear, and hesitation. So the same boys and girls, or let's say kids, they represent the whole society in later time. So if we separate them, let's say in the basic school, secondary school, university, so that means we separate them for the social context, mean the whole life. So in the later time, those kids work in the workplaces, share the same office with the men. That is the social context. Okay? But that means, in terms of, let's say, morality, so as another group say that, pass or not. In Islam, say that we show him pass. Mean that in Arabic language, and we mean that to choose as you want to choose. Choose the right, choose the wrong. So, if you want to solve the problems, the first things you have to know is to think, firstly, what is the problem, and then what is the cause and effect, and then to search for the solution. So, at the same time, the second reason is that we eliminate the ideas that called discrimination, or the basic. So, what is the harm here? If kids, so this thing can be narrow-minded. So, let's say separate them. We have here in Sudan university for gentlemen and Modern University for ladies. Okay, so we are sure that that university, let us not mention the name, its name. So we notice that ladies taking drugs. That we mean that ladies is the weak circle. It's a weak circle. The whole world. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Yes, you said discrimination. What about positive discrimination? If we are to separate girl from boy for certain reason, for example, it's a good. Why not?
So
why you are against that?
So separation, we mean that let's, as you said, separate them. So the same girl, you find her in the street, in transport, in workplaces, everywhere. So if you have a bad conception, so that you mean that let's say
prevention is better than cure.
Okay, let's say why we are looking for the ideal solution. Okay, to what? To teach them the morality things. Instead of separation, preparation is not a solution.
It will not work because this system is being practiced in West countries and it failed, and you know the reason and you know the consequences of joint or co-education, girls and boys. The reason, the consequences of these things. If you read about this,
So
why do you want us to apply system, failed system, in our country?
So it is fair. We have a lot of university here in Sudan. Just we have 2 universities, yes, as a single sex.
But
Yes.
do you know what's going on in co-education universities?
So let's say the nationalists as Ministry of Education. So this is failure, no?
My question is it suitable for us as Sudanese, as Muslims, to have co-education? Do you accept your girl, your daughter, your sister to mix with boy? You know what's going on at university.
Okay.
What do people do? What do students do?
Okay, if we separate it, okay, in school, what is going on in the future? Also, we separate them or not?
No, I'm talking about education process.
Okay, I said education represents a social context, represents a society. So, why we teach them moral things?
Why not to teach them as neighbors? Not together.
If you just see next slide. Okay, so we have a lot of reasons. Let's say economical reasons. Okay, economical reasons. Why we are here in Sudan represents one of the countries underdeveloped country. Yes or no? Do you have money to build a lot of schools for ladies? Do you think we here in Sudan, in some towns, nothing poorer and so on, country town, they don't have any schools. That's the financial issues.
So the solution is co-education to solve this problem.
Then you have left nothing to be said.
Really?
Yes.
So in your opinion, the solution for our problem, the education problem, is just to bring them together, no matter what, no matter.
Okay.
This is yours.
Let's say.
This is yours.
Okay, let's say. If you want to do vaccine, you can do it. Everywhere in the schools, our schools, in the streets, in your home, in all places, anyway. If you want to do good things, you can do it. Thank you so much.
Thank
Very
you.
good.
All right, let's go to the other side of the panel.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Is it?
Yes.
Yeah, give it up for Musa, please.
Thank you so much for having this chance. I'm really happy to have this opportunity to speak on the right side of the door. Education should be abandoned or should be stopped. So, really, co-education, it is too clear for us that co-education has very bad consequences or very bad impact. Me, I'm going to focus on this impact. First one is okay. The first one is changing behavior of two genders. When we put men and women together, absolutely they're going to change themselves in terms of dealing, in terms of behavior negatively. How? So they're going to behave in creative behavior that you're going to create, and you dealing, it is not yours. You are going to change your way that you deal, your speaking, your movement, many things, your appearance. So we don't need any problem like this. We came just so as to learn, to get knowledge, not to change our behavior and to look after bad things. Next point is about marriage, illegal marriage, which is called commissary marriage. So this is like crime. It is not just only small problem. It is crime. When you put them together, absolutely they are going to make this marriage illegally, and then this marriage has very bad impact behind. So maybe the lady may get pregnant and they may kill the son, and maybe the guy may kill her, then you commit murder. So we don't need this. We are not in need to have like many problem like this. So the next point is, when we put them together, they got relationship and legal relationship. So they feel in love and they do whatever they want. Then boys, they got sufficient of money. So the last point is about when the person is the son of his environment. That means you represent your environment. You need to get knowledge in very few hemispheres, so as to have very few knowledge. Thank you a lot.
Thank you very much. Thank you. So you are accusing the whole Sudanese society of being bad because the vast majority of Sudanese universities are co-education.
Yes.
So you are accusing Khartoum University, Elaine, Al-Zalim, all these universities are co-education. So are all these consequences you're speaking about, are they available in these universities?
Yes, they are available.
If they are available, then Sudanese society is a very corrupted society, isn't it?
It is going to collapse, and sooner or later, if we keep on putting them together, we are going to disintegrate.
It's not going to stop. Universities are still together since the time of Gordon.
Okay,
now.
okay. Look back. Look us. This is not our concept. Putting them together, it is not our concept as simple people or as Muslim people. It is Western and European concept. Then look how they.
Why they brought it? Why they brought this concept?
They brought it so as to collapse us or to destroy us.
Why did they advance? Why they use the same system?
They did not advance, my brother. They right now they stopped this. They are trying so as to remove this type of
after
education.
they have advanced.
It is not after they receive the consequences, negative impact.
So why do you think this system was invented? Because a long time ago people don't have this system.
Don't have it.
What was the need for it?
Because they were right, and right now they are wrong.
What makes it right?
Because people are weak. They do believe, just as third world countries, they do believe in Western and European ideas.
Don't you believe in majority? Majority. If they said the sun should rise from the west and set from the west, then it should.
At last, the basic and the
You believe in the majority.
So
you believe in the majority.
I believe in logic.
Logic is the majority. Because the majority cannot be wrong. Right?
Sometimes could be.
So the vast majority are saying co-education is something good. And when Plato glamorized his idea and he brought it, they were single-sex schools, universities that were all separated. Then he found that the students can perform better when they are together. That's why he brought this idea.
He brought it.
And it worked out. And all these Western societies have developed enormously because of the idea.
No, it is not because of being together.
Why is it?
Because of type of education that they have. It is not because of being together.
So why did they change it? Why did they make them separate? It was like that, but they made it. They changed it.
Okay, as you mentioned it, from very beginning they were single, and they mixed it, and at last they separated.
They're not separated yet.
They separated.
When?
They're struggling, or they're doing hard so as to separate this, because it is too difficult to change the concept of people.
You should only, you said we are there only to study, to learn.
Yes.
What about socialization? What about socializing? Aren't we human beings just only to go to the library and read and read and read? What about
coming together, talking together, having a chat, and so on and so forth.
Okay.
Why don't you want people?
Okay. You need to speak with lady illegally, or just you speak. And
No, in a group. Why is it only? Why are you having this group? We in group, we speak in group, we talk in group. They are colleagues, you understand? We are not there to do something wrong. Why do you have such mentality of these people, if they are joining together, talking together, and going to do something wrong?
okay, very nice.
Why you have these people?
Okay. In this case, you need to look for your purpose that brought you in this hemisphere. You need just knowledge. And this social, you must not do it the place where you study, because our controversy is
Our
about
university is only for learning.
yes, university is only for learning and many things. It is not. It is
What are these?
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Please welcome the last speaker for this group.
Thank you, very thankful and nice to God, and my estimation to everybody here, and special estimation to leaders. Thank you once again. Our co-education should be continued at universities, primary school, secondary school, everywhere should be continuous. Why not? It really would be true to say right now here as co-education, because right now we're mixing here. You see, this is like co-education. So we need only benefits, exchange ideas. When ladies and gentlemen together, particularly in one place, really, I can say ideas should be exchanged, and life will be good. You see, since journey start, majority of the schools here in Sudan mixing, and the students who are mixing, whether ladies or boys, really they have good, I can say, experience. Why? Because of mixture. So that's why every day they change. If the ladies alone also they can change, but it's not changing that we need. Ladies, really they are, so I can say, intelligent. They have intelligence and they show intelligence. That's why we need fun, and they also need fun. So let us to be together to change ideas, but I can say the matter of common problem here according to you, according to action that you are going to do it. Whether you are alone or not alone, you are going to do it. But here only we need mixing and ideas. My brothers, they mentioned and they denied that co-education shouldn't be mixed. And really I do believe when you ask right now to them, even they mixing maybe in secondary, university, this couldn't be answered as such question like that. Anyhow, co-education should be banned. For example, you see here the parties when you should not be banned. Yeah, should be banned.
Should not be banned.
You are against the motion.
Yes, of course. Yes.
Okay, go ahead. Okay, should be banned. Sorry, shouldn't.
Yes,
Shouldn't be banned.
doesn't matter.
Shouldn't be banned. Not, you see, really I'm supposed to be by that side. Should be banned.
Sometimes
So, co-education is not okay.
Now it's okay. It's be banned. But when I come here, you see I mix it, that's why I mix it. Anyhow, I'm here. What should be banned?
I'm here by mistake.
Now this time,
You are with the wrong people, huh?
I need it, so that's why. I should be banned anyhow. Here, I'm here.
Thank you.
I should be banned, you see? Sorry, stop. The parties, you see? When you go party, you are not going to dance alone. You see? When you dance with the lady, really you will be happy. So, communication. Even ladies is not going to dance. But when you dance together, what will happen? Relaxation. Am I right? Yes. So here also education like that. Different ideas to be someone else. more students they have. Okay,
Thank you.
I'm sorry, dear.
Thank you very much. You are on the right place with the wrong motion. You're in the right place because you support co-education, don't you? You like co-education. You want people to be in co-education.
You like to dance with girls. Because dancing with girls will make you happy. So if dancing with girls will make you happy, so studying with girls will make you happy. So what about
Mr. Samuel,
yeah.
his emotional side, but he's talking.
No, he's completely. He's supposed to be.
I think he does not get the word.
Okay.
Co-education shouldn't be
Stop.
shouldn't be
Shouldn't be stopped. Yeah, the word banned confused you. Okay, take it out and put it stop.
Should be discouraged.
should be continued.
Yes, that's right. Yes.
You want to be flourished.
To be as flourished to continue.
That's correct.
So you like it.
I like it too.
Boy and girls to be together, dancing and talking.
When I say dancing, this kind of
No. Because what about the society values and principles? Why don't you consider them? Aren't they important? Aren't they?
Yeah, very important. And society have our own values, and values will not be the same important.
But you are destroying the society values and principles by calling for co-education.
Yes, but I'm not destroying the society value. So when I say dancing, that means just I said kind of example. When a student makes.
But this is reality. This is what's going on in universities.
Yeah, this
You said it unconsciously, but it is true. You know, boys want to dance with girls.
Dance in time of education is a change.
Not even in certain when they have a party.
Yes.
They feel happy if they just together and dance and so on. And you know that song is tell them, and so and all these songs. You know, people just jumping and moving their snake and so on and so forth. So this is what the students want.
This is still not important, but this is actually doesn't need it. It's actually doesn't need it.
Thank you.
Before we open up for audience, hard welcome. Are you with or against?
I'm with the music.
Alright.
I will not mix.
You will not mix?
Because
You will not mix.
I will not mix. Because I believe in my idea. Thank you very much, dear brothers and sisters, for sharing us this debate. Really, I'm too optimistic to have chance this place. So, airing my views about this mission, and I'm standing here presenting for the mission, which is co-education should be banned. It is true. It's really being, written rightly. It should be, co-education should be banned, because if we ask ourselves before we come to any point to explain, really, why are we going to study at, what the purpose of our, studying universities, secondary school, and basic school? You see, the main purpose is we want to educate ourselves. Is this so? So when we go to study, those who are studying co-education, they forget the idea of education. When they go and mix, they forget totally the way, the main point which is they came about or for. You see, because if you go to and see in co-education, like university, secondary school, you see, boys and girls are studying in the same class, in the same university or same school. You see, at the same time, there is some subjects like biology and other many subjects are really need people to be very careful about, because you need to ask carefully every single of those ideas to know about. You see, in this case, really ladies are not going to ask for those points, because they feel shy when they feel there is a boys and the class is mixed. They will feel shame to ask for that question. You see, this is one. The second, boys and girls, when they study together in the same class, they are not going to have complete or ultimate concentration on their study, or for the teacher to receive well. You see, because they will have the idea of they will concentrate on each other. Ladies must have concentration on boys, and boys as well will have concentration on that side. And this is have a very negative impact, because this can destroy, or it can distract your level soon. You see, later. You see, the other side is those who study in co-education. Most of the students right now are like teenagers. Teenagers study basic and secondary and university institutes. You see, they are likely to make bad relations, and they are doing. We see every day. You see, like what we see in this co-education universities. You see, they mix, and they force their fathers, telling them lies to get money from them. We need this and this. I need many sheets. I need this. It is not, the idea is not the sheets. It's not like to have education materials. It is because they want to go to mix, to go to cafeteria, to go to gardens in anywhere to mix. They forget the idea of education, and this is really a problem. It is really having bad impact. We should have to cancel this. And thank you very much.
So why it's not okay for them, for example, they are globalization, they are free. Why not to give them this freedom of choice, freedom of thinking?
Thank you very much. Really, it is a globalization. I do believe it is a globalization, freedom. We like it, freedom, but it is not ultimate. We don't like, to have entire freedom, because when you give to somebody,
Who are you?
Absolute.
You say we.
Yes, we.
We.
I,
You and other?
me and you, me and other people also, because we should have to stand, if you stand with me, you should have to stand with me, because it is a fact. You see, when you give to all people,
Why should we stand?
well, it is a fact, and we need the beneficial of our society, and this is the only way that can can accomplish or can improve our society.
Is it beneficial in banning co-education?
It is, because the education is the most important issue of of advancing the society.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much indeed.
Okay, we will open it now for your questions and comments, because
Question or comment?
Okay, gentlemen, yeah. Questions. For this team or this team? Go ahead.
I read the school with girl, boy, together, continue. But the dancing, not agree. Very nice.
For example.
My question is,
Okay, good.
you, when you are dancing, you feel very nice.
It's for
Like you stop it. I want your sister to dance with me here, to play me music. Is it good? So look, your sister dance with guys. God say,
Thank you.
dance.
We receive your question. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you. When I say co-education should be dancing students together, that means I don't mean daily dance which we know in area everywhere, not. Dancing, I mean that exchanging ideas. When you exchange ideas, you'll be happy. That kind of dancing. I mean like that.
Dancing is the dancing.
I mean like that.
Okay.
This is his definition for dancing.
You see like that. Whenever you receive one idea, one I can say information from it, you will be happy because kind of development like that.
You can check this word in the dictionary. You will find the same. Yes.
Thank you first of all. I do appreciate Mr. Samuel and Mr. Omar a lot, and try to give them a little clap. Okay, I have a comment for co-education. And what do you mean by co-education? Okay, our Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam ordered that you must separate your children even in home. Okay, and say that فرقوا بينهم في المضاجع. And do you believe in Plato? And you didn't believe in our Prophet Muhammad? You can't. Okay, I do believe in our Prophet Muhammad. What have said? فرقوا بينهم في المضاجع. Separate them while they were sleeping. Okay, and there is also another point that you say that Sudan now is less development. You know, come from what? Come from co-education. Okay, ask anyone here. Ask it for children that in all streets. Okay, childhood, and you should visit my Goma. Come from what? Come from co-education. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Comment? Yes. Yes, you.
Me? In brief, please. Yes, thank you so much. For me, co-education must not ban, give up, stop, separate, as it is. Yes, of course. Firstly, the co-education, yes, of course, does not cost us economy, does not affect in our financial of our country exactly, as well as this is we well known by what under development, as well as this some brothers say that. Of course, this one. Secondly, co-education. Yes, of course. Yes, co-education. Of course. Yes, of course. May some girls, they are intelligent than the boy, of course, than the boys. By this way, we should take benefit from them. Of course. Yes, by this. For me, this is vocabulary, but at the same time, yes, of course. Yes, of course. When you are a bad, today bad, tomorrow bad. When you come here, just I need to take that information a lot. Yes, this is for me.
Thank you very much. Yes, yes.